Our next honoree, Patrice Saunders, actually is teaching in the very neighborhood where she grew up, which is a long ride on the A train, and that is in Far Rockaway. Patrice Saunders is a 7th grade literacy special ed teacher at the Village Academy. She worked closely with administration this year to lead a professional learning community around cultural proficiency. Ooh, it sounds a little bit like jargon, but I'm going to have her tell us a little bit about what that means. I can tell you that I think it means updating libraries, adding school events, and updating the curriculum to be more relevant to the culture that we have today. Her students, as a result, are feeling more engaged and involved in the lessons that she's teaching, and seeing the students' confidence grow, that is a very, very big part of the victory that Patrice feels when she she gets her students to believe in themselves. She also feels very strongly that it matters to teach in the neighborhood where she grew up. She says, I see myself in the face of my students or any students in what is considered an underprovided community are me. So with that, let's welcome Patrice Saunders.
Good evening, everyone. I'm honored to be here with you tonight. When I initially began thinking about what to say this evening, I couldn't come up with anything, no matter how hard I tried. Believe it or not, and this is probably a shocker to my students, I don't like talking, and I'm not fond of being the center of attention. When it comes to public speaking, all I can think of is feedback that I've been given my first year teaching, and that I often give my colleagues. No one wants to hear you talk the entire period. So I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, I promise. I work in a hidden gym in the heart of Far Rockaway, Village Academy Middle School. From day one, it was made clear to me that we are a family, and it takes a village to raise a child, and we all play an integral part in that village. The notion that it takes a village to raise a child was not a new thing to me when joining Village Academy, as it's something I heard my mother say a million times as I grew up. But lately, it's been such a paramount message in my life. I've learned and accomplished so much because of my village. My wonderful parents who have always supported and encouraged me to stay true to who I am and be reflective. My family who continuously offers support, advice, and understanding whenever I rigorously work through family events and Sunday dinners. My friends and childhood coaches and mentors who accepted my bossiness as leadership traits. My amazing administrative team at Village Academy who constantly challenges me to do better and be better and provide the best education to the students in front of me every day. My awesome colleagues who keep me motivated, challenge my thinking, and allow me to vent and keep me laughing. We laugh at the good, the bad, and sometimes even the ugly. I love you guys and I appreciate you all. But last and certainly not least, to some of the most impactful people are my students. When I received the notice that the date was changed to one of the days that we were having a major event at my school and a lot of people that planned to come couldn't come, I told my students, and I even thought about not attending so I could attend the school event. And my girls' class, hi girls, were like, you can't go by yourself. Can we go with you? And it was just another reminder of how my village impacts me. The girls that are here today, as well as students that I had over the years, completely changed me and my outlook on life. Because of them, I think, act differently, and I often react differently. I do teach middle school. In all areas of my life, even when no one's watching. I thank you ladies for all of your hard work, all our conversations, and all of your feedback. I love you and I appreciate you as well. If there's one thing I can leave with you guys tonight, is that those same messages that I've collected over the years. Stay true to who you are, but be reflective and recognize when you're wrong. Support each other through everything. Learn to laugh in the midst of a storm because you'll always have them. And the sun always comes out at the end of the storm. Strive to be a little bit better each day, and you have a voice and an impact on your village and in the lives of those around you. Thank you again.